गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णू गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Namaste friends. In the beginning of 5th chapter, we see that Arjun is still confused about Sanyas and Karma Yoga, and therefore he asks Shri Krishna to clarify that which one is better between the two. So Shri Krishna clarifies here that sannyas or renunciation does not mean renouncing or leaving the world and its activities. As already stated, Shri Krishna says that work, work and work. He never approves inactivity. So one has to work. But what is to be renounced is the desire for fruits of actions. We have to renounce, we have to give up the fruits of the actions. Usually we see that actions are performed due to some desire. And when we perform an action due to some desire, then our concentration is on the fruit of action. And that concentration and that desire for fruit binds us in the circle of birth and death. Therefore, attention should not be on the fruit, and we should not work with a desire for the fruit, but only as a medium of the work, because work is actually done by the universe, by the Creator. We are just medium of all the works performed. It is said work is worship, and work will only become worship if we consider it as an offering to the God. If we perform it with the thought or bhav that Lord is working through all our sense organs, He is walking through our feet, He is eating and doing all the actions through our hands and other sense organs, then it will be an offering to the God. And we are just watching the work being done by Him. Nowadays, stress is, what is I am going to get by doing this work or that work? Actually speaking, work and result both are two sides of one coin. If one works or performs action, result is sure to follow. But if we work with this intention, what I am going to get, then we cannot accept the result happily. Whatever we get, but you will accept it happily only when you are working as a medium of God. We always want to take, and take, while our attitude should be to give. How can I give it to the society? We are travelers in this universe. And this universe is like an inn where our stay is very short. We do not own anything. Everything belongs to the universe. God created everything, all the 5 elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, and all the other things for our convenience. Then, if we do the work with this thought, then detachment will come. And when we surrender everything to God's will, then the detachment will be complete. Another thing to be noted here is that Sri Krishna says that this mind is to be attached with something. If we detach it from unreal world and detach it to the real, that is soul, then slowly our surrender and detachment will be complete. And if once we surrender everything and perform the work without any desire for the fruit of actions, then there will be no fear and anger also. Because when we desire something and get the desired thing, then fear of losing it there. Losing it is there. And if we don't get the desired thing, then we get angry. But if there is no desire, then there will be no fear, there will be no anger. And such a person will slowly become pure. And once he becomes pure and works for the good of others, for the good of society, then slowly he will realize that there is only one soul in all the beings. And this will result that the duality or Dvaita will also vanish from his mind. He will be able to see that there is only one soul in all the beings. And then unconditional love for all the beings will flow. Such a person gets liberated in this very life. He is called Jivan Mukta. That is, he has got liberation in this very life. And that is our supreme objective of this human life. Sri Krishna also describes here qualification of a truly realized man. He becomes beyond dvandvas. There is no dvandvas or opposites don't trouble him anymore. His mind and sense organs are fully controlled. He is friend of everyone and always busy in doing good for others. And he works as Sakshi or witness of all the karmas or actions done by his sense organs, by his mind or intellect. He is not involved or touched by the fruits of these actions, and he is just like a lotus. Lotus is in the water. It always grows in the water, but its leaves are not touched by the water. Similarly, such person is not touched by the fruits, good or bad, whatever fruits he gets, by the actions he performed. So this is what is implied by karma yoga in this chapter by Sri Krishna. Thank you, friends, for being with me, and we hope to meet you in the next video.